Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Starry-Eyed Tarot. It's good to see you. I hope you are all doing well today. Oh, sorry, we got the reverb going on. Sorry about that. That was a really great way to start the live stream. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing great. And we just received a donation from Miss Crystal Ray, starting off the stream. How are you doing, Crystal? I hope you're doing great today. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday to you. It's Wednesday. Were you interested in, did you want two 10-card readings, or did you have multiple 5-card readings that you wanted to do today? You're doing excellent. That's what we love to hear. That is what we like to hear. And today we are using the Golden Girls tarot deck, which is always lots of fun. Let me just make sure we can see the cards here. Yeah, we're golden. All right. 1 10-card and 2 minis. You got it. Did you want to start with the 10-card first? It's up to you, love. You're the boss. All right. Let's do this. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. The crystals, a little more symmetrical here. And no, my desk is not on fire. I just have some incense burning. Okay, be safe, love. Be safe. Sorry, 1 second here. Hello, Marissa Smith. Welcome. Yes, you can make a donation. Of course, we just got started. I just started. Okay, Miss Crystal. So my current neighbors did some Mexican voodoo on me to get me out of the neighborhood. I was leaving the neighborhood anyway, but I had to leave 3 weeks earlier than I planned. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Crystal. It's good that you got away. I don't want to be around negative energy like that. Obviously not. Will I get justice? I did a reversal, but the candle wouldn't burn. They did something where I couldn't return to sender. Well, you can always, there's no way that they can prevent a return to sender. That's just like the laws of the universe. But, And it's also in how you, and we've talked about this before, how you approach your divine protection, and how you approach, just how much agency you're giving them at the end of the day. You know what I mean? My protected work doors opened up for me, but I wasn't able to return to sender. Oh, I get what you mean. Return to sender, like return it back to them. Yeah. At the very end of the day, the best thing is that's the most important thing, I think, at the end of the day. But let's see if they will get if you'll get your justice. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice over her neighbors? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice from what her neighbors did? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice from what her neighbors did? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice from what her neighbors did? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Sorry, 1 second here. Just gonna move some of my crystals for Crystal. So now we have more room here. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will Crystal get justice for what her neighbors did to her? And we just received a donation. Thank you so much from Marissa Smith. Let me go ahead and add you to the queue, Marissa. Thank you, love. The Hierophant, 7 of Pentacles, Death, Page of Swords reversed, Temperance reversed, Ace of Cups reversed, King of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, 2 of Cups, and the Empress reversed. When you say justice, I'm assuming you mean, will they get theirs? Right, Crystal? Like, will bad things happen to them? And I do think that, and I think that bad things already do happen to them. That's why they operate on a lower vibrational level like that. They already reap what they sow. I see with this 7 of Pentacles and this King of Wands reversed. The knife always turns. I've probably said this quote to you before when we've talked about voodoo, witchcraft, or sorry, like black magic witchcraft, not nice witchcraft, but casting spells and whatnot, how the knife will always turn, because it's just not anyone's place other than God to exact any kind of revenge like that. And I literally see this knife turning in the hand with this Queen of Swords reversed here. Like, they're fundamentally unjust people, and fundamentally unjust people reap what they sow at the end of the day. With this Death card right above, like, I feel like they're constantly getting their karma, and that's why they put out negative, that's why they do nasty negative spells. That's why they're, why they even feel the need to do that. It's because they're operating on a very low vibrational level. You were divinely protected, which you called upon yourself and you implemented yourself with this Hierophant card. But it wasn't without a loss, which was, having to leave as quickly as you had to, almost like fleeing, when it would have been nicer if you could have had, like, I know you wanted to leave anyway, but it wasn't on your terms, so to speak. Like, it happened faster than you would have liked it to have happened. But you were divinely protected, and it was honestly best that you just left as soon as you possibly could, because it was so challenging and unhealthy to be living around those types of people, you and your children. Like, you don't need that to be around that energy. As you know, I feel like things might feel a little out of balance at first. They kept putting urine and throw up smelling liquid by my house. Oh my god, that's awful. That's awful, Crystal. Yeah, that's 100% reason to leave ASAP. That's crazy shit. That's crazy. I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one deserves to be subject to that. Yeah, they're really imbalanced people. This Temperance reverse card, and yeah, especially the females of the house, or female matriarch of the house, uses her powers for bad, like, all the time. You are not the first person whom they have done this kind of shit to. From here on out, it's really just best that you don't look back with this Page of Swords reverse. Don't look back. Hey Lorraine, how you doing, love? I hope you're doing great. Don't look back. Just look to the future now, because the future is bright for you with this Two of Cups. The future is bright. It might be a little discombobulating because you had to move so quickly, like a little disorienting. I didn't want to retaliate at first. I was leaving and it was, yeah, no, I get you. I understand. You did what you needed to do. You protected yourself. That's the most important thing. You kept yourself protected. You were protected. And it really is, I almost wonder if your guides kind of pushed for this to happen even faster, because it's like, that's just the energy that you should not be around, Your deities want revenge. Yeah, I understand. Revenge is not a good thing, though. It's not a good thing. It's understandable to want. I know, I've been there, but it really doesn't solve things at the end of the day. I feel like they're really getting their just desserts with just their low vibrational operations and ways of being, really. Good things don't come to these people. And if they make it seem like good thing, that like they're a happy family and there's good things happening, like that, it's all a front. I'm doing well, Lorraine. How are you? Thank you for asking. I'm moving into a nice home in 3 weeks, but I have to live in a shelter until my home is ready. That's what I'm angry about. Oh yeah, I understand that. Yeah. So you got a nice home lined up, and you'll be there in 3 weeks, but if you were displaced. Yeah, I understand that's ample reason to be very angry. I completely understand, Crystal. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it's like you had to, like I said, it's like you had to flee. It wasn't on your terms. But at least here you're safe. You're a lot safer than I feel when you're living right next to them, like really close to them. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Lorraine. Yeah, one day at a time. We all have off days and such. For sure, Lorraine. I would love to read for you. So you're homeless for 3 weeks. I'm sorry, love. That's a really tough transition. A really rough transition. So I can absolutely understand your anger, Crystal, 100%. But you really are protected, um, in a major way. Let's see. Thank you so much for your donation, Lorraine. Let me add you to the list. Of course, you're very welcome, Crystal. You're always welcome, and I believe in you, and I mean when I say it. You know, if I felt that you were in danger, like I did feel like you were, you know, I would say it, but I feel like you are in a safe place now, and you've got a great, beautiful home to move into very soon. This is very temporary. For one of my mini readings, what is Dre thinking about me? Okay, let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Dre currently thinking about Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Dre currently thinking about Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Dre currently thinking about Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Dre currently thinking about Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Dre currently thinking about Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Dre currently thinking about Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Dre currently thinking about Crystal? Messengers and spirit guides. What is Dre currently thinking about Crystal? I don't know if y'all can hear the kids at the cannabis place laughing their asses off right now, but I have to be Karen. Be right back. They're way too loud. Okay, they shut up as soon as I stood up. I hate having to say, I've only had to say it to them once, but like they stand right outside my door and smoke weed and laugh their asses off. And I don't care that they're smoking weed and laughing their asses off. Just don't do it when I'm working. They know I'm working right here. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Dre thinking of Crystal? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is Dre thinking of Crystal? I know I'm not a Karen, and I would have been approached them very nicely, but I hate having to even approach people. You know? Okay, Seven of Swords, Six of Swords reversed, Five of Swords reversed. Sorry, Seven of Wands, Two of Swords, and Four of Wands. You're definitely on his mind. You even asked, what is he thinking of me? Well, the swords are the realm of the mind. We've got the Six of Swords reversed, Five of Swords reversed, and the Two of Swords. You are most definitely on his mind, Crystal. He's having a hard time. You he you're moving away from him, aren't you? You guys are moving away from you're moving away from each other physically. I think he's having a hard time with dealing with that, with the Six of Swords reversed. The fact that you're leaving, he's feeling defeated, like he missed his shot in some way. This is the Six of Swords is making me feel like it's the fact that you're moving, and he feels like this is a connection that he really wants to continue. He doesn't want to lose you. He feels like you're worth defending. Like I said, you're definitely on his mind with this Two of Swords, but he's also kind of confused because it's like he I don't know if he can move. So he doesn't really know which direction to go from here. He does know that he wants something, he wants a happy union with you, and he does see you in a very romantic way. We've talked about this before. I think we talked about this kind of recently. How like he's had like a resurgence of feelings for you since you told him that you were moving. And hell if you're not, like, if he's not thinking about you like as we speak right now. It's like that. So you're on his mind, girl. You are on his mind. He doesn't quite know which direction to go. He knows that he does feel like this is something for sure worth defending, this connection, keeping you in his life, because it's hard. It's almost impossible for him to watch you leave the Six of Swords reverse. He's having a hard time with that. So I don't know where he's going to go from here. And that's the thing. I don't think he knows where he's going to go from here, or where he feels like he could actually go from here. You know, like, cause I don't think he's able to move. I think he's probably trying to decide whether you know, how deeply he wants to keep things once you do leave, because long distance is so hard, but you do mean so much to him at the same time. He stopped calling. That's that Two of Swords. That's that Two of Swords where he's like, he really doesn't know what to do. On one hand, he's really scared of losing you. On the other hand, he's also scared of building up even more emotions for you, and then you're going to leave, and then he's going to be stuck with really bad heartache. So he's torn. That's that Two of Swords. It's like torn, and he can't see forward, and doesn't know how to move forward. Doesn't know how. He knows he's thinking about you all the time. Doesn't know what to do about it. You texted him, but he didn't respond. Yeah, he doesn't. I think he's overwhelmed by his emotions right now, and how he's emotionally responding to you leaving soon. I don't know if he anticipated feeling this way. I don't know if he or if he ever thought you were gonna leave, or, you know, like, of course people don't live in, well, some people live in the same place forever, you know, and it's surprising for him, and I think it might be a lot, almost too much for him emotionally, and he's kind of backing off a little bit. Well, I enjoy my new home. I sure hope you do. I'm excited for you, girl. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Oops. I keep on seeing the Fool. New beginnings. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will Crystal enjoy her new home? Nine of Cups reversed. King of Wands reversed. The Moon reversed. Strength reversed. And Queen of Wands. How far away are you moving, Crystal? Is this quite a distance, this move? Because for some reason, that was like the first thought that popped into my mind was, I don't quite know how far away you are moving in terms of distance. Nine of Cups reversed is dissatisfaction. I'm going to keep it real. But what I think this is mostly energy of, it's not that this is going to be a bad beginning for you, because I think we've done a reading before on your new place and moving to your new place, and I feel like it's going to be good for you. I really do. But I feel like this is also, there's going to be inevitable relocation stress. Moving takes a lot out of you. With the Strength Reverse card, it's very tiring. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of energy. As you know, you've been going through it. Yes, it's far in the country, 5 hours from where I currently stay. So it's far. Okay, so it's a rather it's an upheaval of sorts too. And I think that at first, I think you may feel a little out of sorts. It's going to take some time to lay some foundations and ground roots in this new place with the King of Wands reversed. There's a lot that's unknown with the Moon reversed. The Moon reverse is not saying that it's necessarily going to be bad nor good. It's just saying that there's a lot that is out there for you to discover, that there's just so much that's unknown and so much to be discovered that can be over, I don't want to say overwhelming, but like this, it can kind of it can feel like an upheaval. It can feel, the unknown can be scary, especially if it's change. But what I ultimately am noticing here and seeing is this beautiful Queen of Wands at the end here, finding your roots, establishing those, establishing a sense of community and identity within the place that you're moving, and regaining that strength back. But I think at first it might be just tiresome. I think really, I don't think that Spirit is saying that there's nothing good out there for you. That's not what Spirit is saying. That's not what I feel at all. I feel it's more like the especially the first energies of when you first move there, it's going to be a little overwhelming because it's just so far away and also brand new, change, newness. As much as we welcome it and as healthy as it is for us, it can always have its challenges as well. And that's really more what I'm seeing here is just the challenge of, and also we have two Leo, both the Leo cards are reversed here. To me it is very much like strength, like literally like physical strength and energy. It's going to take a lot, the whole move and everything as it already has done, you've already done half of it. So, but your strength will be restored, and I think there are really good things out there for you with this move. It's a little nice, has only a couple of houses in the neighborhood. Nice and peaceful. Yeah, you won't have to deal with crazy neighbors like you used to. It'll be a very different energy, very different environment, completely. So I think this is going to be good for you. I can't deny, I do think it will be just a little exhausting. At first, moving is an exhausting process. Relocating, especially in the way that you had to, almost fleeing, is an exhausting process. But your strength will be restored. You got a lot of strength, you know that, girl. Your fire sign. That strength will be restored. And I think there's going to be a lot of good things out there for you. Okay. So that is what I see for you, sweet Crystal. Thank you very, very much for your donation. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you clarity today. And I wish you all the very best. And, well, I know that you're going to be getting the very best. You definitely moved from where you shouldn't have been, and moving in the right direction for sure. You're so welcome, Crystal. Thank you, love. All right, Miss Lorraine, is it okay if I ask a spiritual question? Is that okay? It's about entities and something I went through. Yeah. Did you want it to be a 10 card, or did you have 2 5-card readings you're interested in? Yeah, I'm always open to answering those kind of questions. I have one client who asks a lot of those questions. Yeah. Ten card reading. Okay. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I screwed up. I screwed up. It's actually Marissa is actually next. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when you don't put your glasses on. I'm so sorry, Lorraine. Marissa was actually next. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. And Marissa has her question. Yeah, let me keep my glasses on so I don't do that again. I'm so sorry. Okay, Miss Marissa, you'd like to know what are Alshon's next actions towards me? Okay, Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? And what are your guys' signs again? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? Ancient Masters and Spirit Guides, what are Alshon's next actions towards Marissa? And you're a Gemini and he's an Aquarius. Alrighty. The Sun. Ace of Swords reversed. Queen of Cups. Death. And the Star. He's an Aquarius. We got the Aquarius card here. Are you guys currently not talking? This is really peculiar energy, Marissa. It's peculiar in the sense that I'm getting good energy, good intentions. Yeah, no talking. I got that with this. Excuse me. I picked that up with this Ace of Swords reverse. Ace of Swords is communication. But despite the fact that y'all aren't talking, he really would like for you two to be talking. You have a son together. Okay, yeah, you're the mother, Queen of Cups. The Sun is also marriage. I don't know if you guys were ever married. It's also a happy family card, And the traditional artwork of the Sun is a baby, actually. He wants there to be a fresh start to this connection. A son and 8-month-old, and there's no commitment. Okay. I can't deny it because it's like I see that he wants to. The Star is also about communication as well. It's about having hope. It's about flowing forth. It's about giving. It's about communicating. It's about committing. It's about seeing light. the sun is the same energy. Um, but it's like he knows something's got to change. It's got to be him. And that just could be the problem, is as much as badly as he does want you back. You've been friends for a while, okay? I think he does want more than friendship. We have a child support hearing next Tuesday, okay? I think in a perfect world, he would like more than friendship. He would like to be a part of your child's life, because there's definite family energy cards here. But there's something about him, like, certainly not communicating, not being victorious, not being successful, not being... It's like, I've seen this before where someone, like, usually men, and not being sexist here, but it's usually men, where they see that they need to do better, they see that they need to come correct, and they would love to, but at the end of the day, it might just be too much work for them, type thing. So we asked what his intentions were, what his next actions were, and it looks to me like he certainly would like to flow forward to you and communicate with you. I just don't know if he knows how, or if he feels like he knows how. I think he does. I think that he's just cowardly. I think he does have it in him, but he cowardly in the sense that there's a lack of security there, in terms of himself. He certainly doesn't want to make your life difficult in any way, at least on purpose. He is making your life difficult, but he's not intentionally trying to. He's definitely cowardly. Yeah. Because I'm sensing and seeing all this desire to want to come forth, but this ultimately pulling back, that's cowardice. That the only thing that can explain that would be cowardice and his actions, So I'm hoping that there is some kind of resurgence here, and he wakes the hell up and can do some kind of transformation and make the change that's needed to come correct. But he is very fearful. I just don't know how to make it easier. What easier for him or easier for you? Like, easier for him because I've made it too easy. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, is he to I was thinking that too. I'm like, why is he fearful of communicating with you? Do you guys are you guys, when you were talking a lot, was it argumentative? Did you guys get into conflicts a lot? Because Aquariuses really don't like I mean, a lot of people don't like conflict, but they'll try to avoid it like the plague. Speaking from experience. Was it conflictual? You don't argue. Okay, so I wasn't even getting that vibe, like, because you don't seem like a conflictual person, and I don't get that vibe from him either. Yeah, I was thinking that too. I'm like, so what is making it so hard, I think that you've done all that you can do, Marissa. Sadly, I think you've done all you can do. Now, the only person who can make him come forward and come correct is himself at this point. It's on him, He argues with his first child's mother. Oh dear. So she's a rather argumentative person. Or they've just got some kind of contention. I don't know. I'm not talking about them right now. I'm thinking about the two of you. Yeah, no, this is... I don't know if there's anything you can do to make it easier for him to communicate with you. I really think you've done all that you can. It's really up to him. Hey, Zebra girl, how you doing? How are you doing, sweetheart? I mean, at this point, I think really all you can do is continue just doing what you have been doing. Be the great mom that you are to your son, and you know, hope for the best, but because he is hoping for the best too, but he's got to put some action in here, you know. I told him he can see his son whenever, and you're being very kind, you're being very open, you're really like, you know, offering, you know, olive branches here. You're being peaceful and open. I don't understand the fearfulness. It could be a fear of being a father. He didn't do it right in the past. Maybe he just feels like he'll never be able to be a good father. I don't know. That could, if you said he argues with the mother of his other child, maybe he's failing in that department, and he feels like he's just a failure in that department ultimately. I have seen that before too. Because it's something about him within himself, like a feeling not good enough within himself, and like, and that's where a lot of the fear stems from, you know. Like incompetence, feelings of incompetency or inadequacy, and then that boils to feelings of like internalized anger at oneself that can be deflected onto others. Sounds like maybe he deflects it onto her. I don't know their situation, but I think he's fearful of being a dad, honestly, at the end of the day. And that hurts him too. I'm not making any excuses for him because I think it embarrasses him. I think it upsets him. But you make it, I feel like you make it easy for him. It's up to him at this point. So, sorry you're going through that, Marissa. And you'll be seeing him next week, I think you said, in court. I hope everything turns out for the best, for you, of course, for you and your child. You're very welcome, Marissa. Thank you. I have this cat hair around my nose, and I didn't even kiss my cat today. It's just like, I guess it's just because it's really hot today. I appreciate you too, Marissa. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Miss Lorraine. So you have a spiritual question today. Love a good spiritual question. Well, I love all sorts of questions, but those are always interesting. That would be great. Yeah, thank you, hon. And everybody, please be so kind as to make sure to click the like button. It really helps me out. Thank you. Why did I see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through my third eye? I was seeing a lot of spiritual stuff while undergoing trauma, living with my mom, and I don't have answers till this day. Okay, love. So this was a while ago that you saw this? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like it had the word demon on it through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that said the word demon on it through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon on it through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like it had a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like a contract with the word demon through her third eye? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Why did Lorraine see a book that looked like the word demon through the third eye? A few years ago. Okay. The Empress, Queen of Wands, Three of Pentacles reversed, Seven of Wands reversed, Two of Cups, Knight of Swords reversed, Death, Strength, Five of Swords reversed, and the Star. Okay. So the first cards that I noticed here, and I don't know if you noticed them, were actually the first two cards that I pulled, the Empress and the Queen of Wands. The Empress is the mother card, the mother of all mothers, the Queen of Queens. The Queen of Wands is all the queens are motherly figures, but the Queen of Wands is seen as like the very like a very much maternal, the maternal, most maternal of the queens. So I'm seeing like mom here, and you said that this would happen, or that this happened when you were living with your mother and you were going through the trauma she was putting you through. And I see she was driving you mad. Knight of Swords reversed. She was messing with your mind and manipulating it, and like you said, putting you through a lot of trauma, a lot of crap was underwent. But also through that trauma, you also heightened your spiritual senses. I have seen that happen with people. Would you say that your sense of spirituality like leveled up then? Or has it always been very high? Because I feel like there was a transition that took place when you were in the thicket of it, like when it like, especially like right before you decided to finally leave. In a scary way, it's always been high, but always positive. Yeah. Oh no, I can only imagine it was very scary. I have no doubt that it wasn't scary. That I don't doubt. I don't know why I saw that book or what it means. Yeah, I'm trying to get to that. Um, we've got this Three of Pentacles reversed with the Strength card. This Strength is clearly you, Miss Leo. There is nothing that your mom could say or do that would destroy you. Um, you're too powerful for that, despite the disharmony that you were experiencing. I'm wondering if it was a way that if your guides were trying to communicate with you symbolically. You knew that you were surrounded by demonic energy. um I'm not judging your mom. I'm not saying she's a demon. But people who are highly narcissistic personalities, or sociopathic, or people who have very, very troubling, very difficult to manage mental disorder. I was actually talking about this with one of my really close friends the other night. She's a social worker. People who have really hard to manage mental illnesses, or impossible to manage. It doesn't always come out in meanness or cruelty, but it can rear a really ugly head. It was a scary time, and I was hearing voices. I think I was possessed. I've seen demons, Sophie, face to face, and I don't think I'm crazy, and it's not mental. Okay, okay. So you think and I wasn't saying it was mental. I was talking about your spirit guides. Um, I'm not discrediting anything that you're saying. I believe you 100%. Um, and I'm not saying that it's a result of something going. I do think that we level up spiritually when we are going through times of trauma. I do see that. And I'm wondering if seeing demons was a signifier that it was time to leave. Um, that wherever you were standing was no longer worth it, was no longer worth defending. Seven of Wands reversed, and that it was time to walk away and put your sword down and leave that situation. I do think that the two were connected. I think that there was something that your guides may have been trying to impart to you through these third eye visions. Um, so a message they were trying to impart that you needed to walk away. You needed to gather your strength, especially your spiritual magic and strength, and walk away. I was wondering, yeah, I'm sure you wish you had left sooner too. But I'm sure that you only did it when you were able to. It's very difficult to just get move out and get your own place, and especially in the United States. It's very, very expensive. It can be very, very hard for young people to move out. It took me many, many years. But it's so I can only imagine it was harder for you, and you would have liked to have left sooner, but you did it as soon as you were able to, and that's the gift. You were able to stand on your own, and stand strongly and firmly despite the chaos around you. I just feel like my intuition was screaming at me to leave, even if I didn't have a home and I didn't listen. It may have been. That's what I'm wondering too, because I mean, from here on out, it's your guides are saying 100. Like, if you ever doubt that you made, I don't think you ever do doubt that you might have made the wrong decision. I don't think you have once. And they want to just always confirm with you, and let you know that they pushed that. They are 100% on board with that. You did what you needed to do with this Two of Cups and the Star. You reclaimed your power. You reclaimed your healing. You reclaimed your light. Sorry, one moment. And you restored a new sense of direction and beauty in your life. I can admit I was angry and I didn't understand why that happened to me or why God allowed that to happen to me. I'm not trying to be a victim, but I was, you were a victim. No, you were a victim. You were. Um, and that word is a difficult term to use. Like the other day I was talking to someone, I was like, I had to tell, I was like, I said, and you were the victim of this. I was like, and I know some people don't like to admit to being victims, but you were, you went through a trauma. You are a victim of that. That's undeniable. Um, and yeah, they could have been like just been essentially screaming at you to move as quickly as possible, and you did the very best that you could, and it's onwards and upwards from here. Um, Certainly no looking back. There's no need to. That's what they say. At least that's what I say. That's what they say, is that there's no need to look back. It was not right. It was a very difficult part of your life's path, because we all sign, I believe that we all sign a soul contract before we're born, and there's good and there's bad on that soul contract, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And sometimes I think that even the bad that we experience, for whatever reason, we signed up to experience it and to learn from that, and to grow from that, and to educate other people and help other people in our journey, and because that's how people end up helping others, is through, sadly, the experience of trauma, or whatever it may be. It might affect me is because I'm still kind of going through it today. Mentally, I haven't been okay. I don't want to say it. You don't need to, Lorraine. That's fine, hon. And if you want to talk to me about it, we can always talk over Instagram privately. I get you. I get you, love. Yeah. Um, just know your guides fully support you. They've fully supported you from day one here, and they continue to support you very, very strongly. You're so welcome, Lorraine. So much love and light to you. Much love and light to you. You got this, love. You have a gift. All right, so we are all through with donations. So donations are open for anyone who is interested in getting a reading. Hello, Zebra Girl. How you doing? Happy Wednesday to you. And thank you so much. We just received a donation from Matt. Thank you very, very much, Matt. How you doing? Please be sure to click the like button, everybody. It really, really helps you girl out. Things are still interesting in your life. I'm doing well too. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Yeah, the energies are interesting for sure. And did you want to do a 15 card reading today, Matt? General messages from spirit. Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's get into this. Sorry, 1 second. Oh. 1 second. Right now. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Matt with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Strength. The Devil reversed. 10 of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Swords, Three of Wands reversed, Death, Six of Swords, Queen of Cups reversed, Queen of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles reversed, and Two of Cups. Okie dokie. I am noticing this, we'll start here in the middle, this Ten of Wands reversed. There are burdens, there are still burdens in your life. But you've been finding some support from that, even if it's from within yourself. I'm seeing that really. I like this fine gold lady in the middle. Yeah, that's Sophia. This Three of Wands reversed. Yeah, you've been working very, very hard to alleviate yourself of some of the burdens that you've been experiencing in different aspects, varying aspects. But this Three of Wands reversed also, to me, is usually indicative of a feeling of impatience, like there's a lack of progress, delays, obstacles, like restrictions, things not moving forward as smoothly as you would like. And I see this confirmed with the Seven of Pentacles underneath that as well. Frustrations, despite moving forward and moving onwards and upwards, there are still some feelings of like, I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is kind of like, I know that that's not the traditional artwork, but I feel like a good way of looking at the Seven of Pentacles is kind of like pushing a boulder up a mountain, or like in the traditional artwork, like watching a plant come to fruition, watching a plant grow fruit or flowers, like watching paint dry. It's progress happens often when in small steady ways that are harder for us to observe. It can be hard for us to observe, but there is definitely steady progress being made. You should be seeing results and rewards from your hard work and efforts, and your energies moving forward, progressing to achieve goals, and projecting like a more long-term vision of what you would like to see in your life. It's interesting here also, we've got this Queen of Pentacles, Death, and King of Pentacles reversed. So there's definitely an energy here of work, putting in effort, and good work, and solid effort, solid progress, and dare I say a transformation has already began or will be underway quite soon with this Death card. Despite perhaps feeling overworked, or overwhelmed, or what's the word I'm looking for? Discouraged from the progress you've made, feeling like it isn't enough. Well, it definitely is what Spirit is saying. Hi, Sierra. Thank you very much for your donation. Sorry, one moment, please. Yeah, thank you so much, Sierra, for your donation. Let me add you to the list and just uno momento here. I'm pushing to make changes at my current job. I'm pitching them the idea of taking on a marketing role. That's awesome. I love that. I love that, Matt. That's awesome. Yeah, I always liked working in marketing myself. Um, it's creative. It definitely implements one's creativity, um, which is what we love for you, Matt. What Spirit definitely loves for you and is always pushing. Um, okay, things look good. Things look good. We've got this Ace of Swords, Six of Swords, and Two of Cups. Ace of Swords is a personal victory, a personal win. Six of Swords is recognizing that you're in calmer waters than you were in the past. It does. It has the potential to be fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. I had a lot of fun with it. I used to do marketing for both a publishing company and a cannabis company. And it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. Yes, and profitable as well. Yeah. And it's fun to learn how it works, and yeah. There's something golden here. There's something really good. There's a good union on the horizon here, and it could be with you and your job here. There's something about a victory on the horizon and a recognition, a personal recognition that you have truly, you really are in calmer waters than you were at other times in the past, at least very recently. There's definitely an energy of letting go of things from the past. It's about time and well earned. Absolutely, absolutely, man. I 100% agree with you. Yeah. It's about damn time. About damn time for sure. I also see this energy of letting go of some similar energy to the Six of Swords. Letting go of certain things from the past that were not favorable in your life, and just moving onwards and upwards. There are still some worries, that you do have, some concerns. A lot of us do, I think. I think that's only natural, but your guides are saying it's nothing that you should be worrying about. That you've really got this Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. You've got a lot of strength and fortitude right now. Speaking of strength and fortitude, let's move right over here. We have first card is strength. You're really in a strong place spiritually and energetically right now, Matt. While it's true that the foundations of where the foundations of your life may not be super like hammered in deeply yet, if that's a good metaphor. Things haven't completely come to fruition yet, but they will be. Your cup will be filled with this Queen of Cups reversed. All in due time, all in due time. Patience is key here, but you will see slow and steady improvement. So long as you keep this good attitude up. It's not even about attitude. It's more about energies and vibrations, and kind of a new way of seeing things. Speaking of seeing things, yeah, it's a new way of seeing things, and approaching things within your life. And it all looks very good here. All looks very good to me, Matt. Yeah, there's still a few kinks that need to be ironed out, but you've got it. And this marketing position sounds really legit. Sounds really promising, and would definitely be a wonderful new chapter for you. Hi, Mom. Nice to see you. I don't know if Lorraine is still here. Yeah, no, this looks good. This looks good, Matt. This looks good. Steady onwards, my friend. Um, Yeah, the time is coming. The time is coming. And slow and steady always wins the race. Ooh. Yeah, I like this energy a lot for you, Matt. Thank you very, very much for your donation, Matt. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you some clarity. Kristen G, girl, that's so crazy. I was just thinking about you today. How are you doing? I was legit thinking about you when I was parking my car, like, about half an hour before I started my live stream. I was like, I haven't seen Kristen in a while. I hope she's doing well. Manifest good things. Yes, manifesting good things. Visualize and manifest. You're so welcome, Matt. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Good to hear, Kristen. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm doing great too. No complaints here. No complaints. Nice warm day today. Loving that. All right, Sierra. Sierra, thank you very much for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Thank you for your donation, Kristen. Thank you. Sorry, 1 second. I'm sure there's people texting and I'm not reading. I'm just trying to take care of some stuff here. Thank you so much for your donation, Miss Kristen. Sierra, are you there? Sierra, it is your turn, Sierra. Thank you. If Sierra is not here in the next 3 minutes, we will move on to Kristen. Thank you. Sierra, are you there? Please come to the chat. Sierra, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. Sierra, please come to the chat. It is your turn. Thank you. You're here. Great. Please go ahead and post your question. Thank you very much. That's great to hear, Kristen. I'm so happy to hear that. Good stuff. How did Cameron feel about me telling him I like him more than a friend since college? Okay, and what is your sign? What's Cameron's sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel? How did Cameron feel when Sierra told him she liked him more than a friend? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel when Sierra told him she liked him more than a friend? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel when Sierra told him she likes him more than a friend? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel when Sierra told him she liked him more than a friend? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel when Sierra told him that he likes him more than a friend? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel when Sierra told him that she likes him more than a friend? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel when Sierra told him she likes him more than a friend? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel when Sierra told him she likes him more than a friend? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel when Sierra told him she liked him more than a friend? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How did Cameron feel after Sierra told him that she liked him more than a friend? The Sun reversed. King of Cups reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Page of Cups reversed. And the Star reversed. Did he not respond when you told him that? He's not happy to hear that for whatever reason. I'll go through each card. But all of these cards echo very, I don't know if you're seeing it too, Kristen. I don't know if that's why you just said, oh, but yeah, this is pretty heavy. Okay, so let's start with the Sun reversed. He is not, I don't think he's looking for a connection. I don't think that's what he was anticipating with you and his connection. The Sun is also very, this is so crazy. I did a reading earlier where we had the Sun reversed on one side, the Star reversed on another, and they're very similar cards in that they are cards of illumination. I just did not want that for them. Yeah, no, that my heart's breaking too. Like, this is hard to impart. This is a hard message to deliver here. The Star is very similar to the Sun reversed in that, well, the Sun is a star. It illuminates, it shines. But the Star card is also about communication as well. So it's making me feel like he didn't respond to you when you told him that, or he just acted strangely, and communication has been strained since then, I'm guessing. Yeah, he kind of did, but it didn't feel, I'm sure it didn't feel genuine. Whatever he said probably felt like he was just, like something just came out of his mouth. Like and it left you not knowing how he feels about that. King of Cups reversed is feeling emotionally imbalanced. Sadness. Three of Swords reversed is disappointment. But it's also about not wanting to feel disappointed, not wanting to even have to take that risk. Page of Cups is the crush card. Page of Cups is someone who's, when you've got a crush on someone, the Page of Cups usually comes up if you're holding a cup of affection for them. I think he wanted to keep this to a platonic friendship. I don't think he wanted to jeopardize that. And I think he fears that now it's going to be compromised. Even though your feelings have been the same for a while, they've been there. There's no change, really. It's just you're just honest. Um, but it's disconcerting for him. Yeah, he's acting strange. Yeah. I don't think you told me what his sign was. Is he an Aquarius by any chance? I just got air sign vibes from him, but I could be wrong there. Um, yeah, he hasn't responded to my text since July 5th, so I gave up. I'm so sorry, love. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's this star reverse card. He's not expressing himself. He doesn't want to express himself. Um, I don't know how long the two of you were friends for. Um, but all I can say is, and none of this is fair at all. I'm so sorry that he's acting this way. Because if he was your friend, even if he was, just at the base level, just your friend, he shouldn't have turned away like this. You should still communicate things, and even if he doesn't feel the same way about you, it's to very emotionally immature energy is what I'm getting. I don't know why he's so emotionally immature, but he really didn't. I don't think that was the right behavior to just. Sorry, there's a fly flying around. I don't think that was the right or kind behavior to just um, pull away like that and not communicate once someone expressed their feelings like that. It just seems very like a huge no-no. Um, but it's also the actions of a coward, in my opinion. Like I said, even if he doesn't have feelings for you, he could have at least said, I'm sorry, I don't feel that way, but I still want to be your friend. I still want to be there for you, and maybe things will change or whatever. Or maybe, he just doesn't have feelings and that's that. But it's there's ways of being kind about it, and there's and there's ways of being that. I mean, not saying anything is just gonna leave you just wondering. He's a Cancer, and I think he has air in his chart too. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was not the right. I don't think that was the right behavior or response at all for any person to react that way. Um, there's kinder ways of doing that, um, than just leaving someone hanging, which is what he's essentially doing here. Um, So maybe these are his true colors also coming out. Like I said, I don't know how long the two of you have known each other and have been friends, but this might be speaking to some truer colors that might have been best avoided. I had to force him to say something. I was gonna say I was getting the feeling that he like just didn't say anything. Like he just kind of went like silent, just like was all like taken aback and just like went silent. So that's why I was like, did he even say anything or like? And then I feel like whatever he did say to you was just like something he just pulled out of his ass. Like that didn't make any sense. That didn't make any sense to you. And hence is why you were wondering how he felt. Yeah, that was not kind of him. I'm very sorry about that, Sierra. Like I said, I don't know how long you were friends with him for, but that is not the right behavior, I feel. And if that's how he's going to act when people are like, or are just forthright and vulnerable, then I don't think he really has the bandwidth to receive or to be lucky enough to receive your love. Um, he's being cowardly here. Um, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Sierra. Um, yeah, since July 5th, it's been a while. Well, I wish you all the very best, love. I really do. And I hope you get some kind of closure from this. Because to leave someone like that is just to leave someone hanging like that is not kind behavior. Just not kind behavior. All right, Kristen. Thank you again, Miss Sierra. Thank you, love. Miss Kristen, thank you for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question. Thank you. Actually, I will be right back. I'll be really, but like 2 seconds. Right back. Thank you. And we are back. Sorry about that. And thank you so much. We just received a donation from Kristen Sykes. We got 2 Kristens in the house. Let's oops. All right, Kristen, so you want the OG love reading. You got it. You got it. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what are Brad's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Kristen? We're using the Golden Girls deck today, Kristen. I know you like this deck. I know I sure do. What's up? Y'all hang out all the time? I love it. I love it. Ace of Swords reversed. Ten of Wands reversed. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. And Four of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So I know you guys hang out all the time. I love that. That's wonderful. But have things been moving in the romantic, in the direction of romance? Because it's interesting, I'm seeing with your general energies, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. It's like, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, I know that you love what you have going on with Brad right now, but it could be a little bit better. And that's where it needs to be better. Is it still has not taken off. It still has not become romantic, a romantic connection. His thoughts towards this connection, I don't want to say he thinks that the burdens and the issues that you guys had in the past are behind you guys now. That those are over. He's happy too. He's very happy. He's very content, very comfortable. Feels like like burdens are gone that were there in the past. His hugs are getting tighter. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, because he definitely does value you. We know that, love. We know. His feelings, we've got this Page of Pentacles. He definitely feels like there's a stronger sense of value and foundation and stability between the two of you. And oh my God, I just have to say, look at Rose's outfit, or sorry, Blanche's outfit in this like pink cachet jumpsuit from the 80s. That is so cute. I want that belt and those little yellow pumps. So cute. Anyway, so yeah, okay. So it's like there's a better foundation, better stability he feels. His intentions, we have the Queen of Cups. That to me says that he would like to make you his queen in some capacity. Especially when I see his general energies being the Four of Wands. This does look like a really, really big improvement, which I am very happy to see. Do I feel like he's still dragging his feet? I do. But it may just be that he just really wants to be sure that this is going to be it, that he's not going to get really, really hurt. I don't know what's holding him back from just making that next move. Because you guys see each other all the time, spend lots of time together and energy with each other. I feel the improvement and I see baby steps every day. That's good. That's good. That's really good. Um, that's really good. As long as you're seeing improvement every day and it's moving in the direction that you want it to move, then I think that's good. I think that's very good. Yeah, I just from an outside perspective, I just wonder like why he is taking so long, and it may just be he's protecting himself. I'm not quite sure. But this all looks very solid. And so, like I said, is I'm probably just repeating myself now, but yeah, so long as you're seeing improvement every day, even if it's in a small way, that's significant. And like I was even saying to Matt earlier, those like little bits of improvement that you observe, um, those all should add up to something major. If things continue going in the direction they are. I just don't want them to stay where they are. Like that, there is a little bit of an energy of comfort that I don't like here, because if he's feeling comfortable, that to me it's like I worry that he feels like he maybe might not need to take this to the next level. That's the only thing I'm concerned about, just because that was kind of how it was in the past. But I do feel some serious changes here. What else was I gonna say here about the situation? Yeah, we got cups, pentacles, and wands. You know, it's just the sword that's reversed here at this point. And I was gonna say something. It left my mind. Yeah, so long as you see improvement every day. But I don't want to see. I just don't want to see this just being stuck here. You know, like, because that's also not fair either. And you know that. I'm sure. I've gotten money issues a lot for him for reasons. Well, I won't let him stay comfortable. You've gotten money issues a lot for him for reasons. Oh, oh, from other readers, they say that it's financial. He doesn't feel like he can really provide for you financially. That could very well be. That could very well be. He's feeling insecure financially. I do see that. I don't see that here, but I have seen that many a time with especially dudes, less with women, but dudes really feel a need to have money in order to get a woman. I mean, there was even a joke on the Family Guy the other day. Stewie sees some baby that he's just like, "Oh, bilf! There's a bilf!" So gross. But so he's like just sitting back in his mom's shopping cart, and as he goes past the baby, he's just like, "Yeah, I've got like 8 or 7. I've got like 7 or 8 pacifiers now. I'm doing pretty well." Like, and then she just doesn't look at him. He's like, "I thought that would work." It's like, that's so funny. Even baby boys are obsessed. Like, look at what I got. So that he could be feeling insecure in that way. Yeah, don't let him stay comfortable. Make sure you see solid improvement. I like this energy. I claim it for you. Um, so long as just you're seeing that steady improvement every day, even if it's just little baby steps. Slow and steady improvement is what we want to see. You know, especially we don't want to see him just like, we want him in your life. We want him to be good to you. We want him to level up here, and be the best guy for you. And he is being great to you. Just taking it slow. Yeah. You're so welcome, Kristen. I appreciate you too, love, very, very much. And I wish you all the best. And even better, I hope that next time I see you, I hear what I can't wait to hear, Thank you so much, love. All right, Kristen Sykes. Kristen Sykes, thank you so much for your donation, love. Did you want 2 5-card readings, Kristen, or did you want a 10-card reading? 2 5-card readings. You got it, hun. Please go ahead and post your first question. Thank you. Is the reason why Sonny won't respond back to me is because I won't sleep with him? He said he would work with me on payments for a vehicle. Oh, we've talked, I think we've asked about this guy before. In fact, I remember we did, and I think it was, yeah, you were asking, you needed help from a car, about your car, and he was being weird, and I was like, does he have a crush on you? Yeah, let's see. What's his sign? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. He said he would work with me on payments for a vehicle. I don't have a down payment. Okay, so you're wondering if it's because you don't have a down payment, or if it's because you won't sleep with him. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is the reason why Sunny won't respond to Kristen because she won't sleep with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is the reason why Sunny won't respond to Kristen because she won't sleep with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is the reason why Sunny won't respond to Kristen because she won't sleep with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is the reason why Sunny won't respond to Kristen because she won't sleep with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is the reason why Sunny won't respond to Kristen because she won't sleep with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is the reason why Sunny won't respond to Kristen because she won't sleep with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is the reason why Sunny won't respond to Kristen because she won't sleep with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is the reason why Sunny won't respond to Kristen because she won't sleep with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Is the reason why Sunny won't respond to Kristen because she won't sleep with him? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. The reason why Sunny's not responding to Kristen because she won't sleep with him. Yes, we have. He helped with a van, but I got into an accident and now I need another vehicle again. Okay. The Lovers reversed. Ace of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles. 6 of Swords reversed. And the Tower. Well, there's definitely energy here of feeling like defeated with this Ace of Swords reversed and the Lovers reversed, feeling romantically denied. And I feel like it's it is a power play. Has he spoken to you at all? Has he spoken to you since the last time we asked about him? And I picked up all that stuff about him having romantic feelings for you. He is married and I am with someone. Yeah, yeah. It's very, like I no, I'm not trying to sound offensive, but I wasn't implying that he was trying to like be your husband or anything, but it's very, the sexual energy there from him is palpable. I can sense it. And he feels slighted because it's not returned. I still see that. I still feel that. I almost feel like this is kind of like his revenge with this Tower card right here, because he feels like that, like that's the value I feel here is it with him, like the reason why, like I don't know if you guys were good friends for a while, but there, I feel like he is like using leverage here, a power play dynamic to try, like I'm wondering what his, like I know he helped you in the past with your last vehicle. Had you known him before then, or is that when you met him? Because I'm wondering if his intentions, if his reasons for helping you then were the same for why he would want to not help you now. I just hope he'll work with me on another vehicle. He hurt one of my husband who passed away 3 years ago. Oh, you mentioned that part too. I'm so sorry. Yeah. How? Yeah. So he grew up and he was friends with your husband who passed. So that, yeah, that's like crossing a line too. Um, Hi Deb, how's it going? I hope he works with you on another vehicle too. I don't know how long it's been since he has stopped responding to you, or since the last time he did speak to you. Um, but I don't know, the fact that you don't have a down payment, I feel like he's using some other kind of leverage here. So it is. Plus, I know his, and yeah, and you know his wife. It was a few days ago. Okay, okay. Could be that he's trying to find sources for you. That could be what this Ace of Pentacles is. I can't deny these feelings that he has, though. But this Ace of Pentacles, he could just be working on it right now. But I don't understand how that also, like, why he can't, why it would take him more than a few days to respond to you if he's working on it, if it's a matter of he's, trying to, finance it in some way, or help find a way for you to finance it, with payments. If he's working on that, like, I don't understand why he can't just tell you. Um, I feel, so to answer your question, Kristen, I do feel like that has something to do with it. I do feel like it has something to do with it. It's not right. It's not okay. Is it going to be the be all end all? Do I think that he's just never going to talk to you ever again? I'm not so sure. It might just be he's working on it, or he's got other things he's working on right now that he needs to prioritize. But I can't deny that there's some strange energy with him. Right? I'm sure you can probably sense it too. You know, you know, well, still alarming. What is coming in the next few months between you and Robbie? Let's see. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What is coming in the next few months towards Kristen and Robbie? I'm so sorry, Kristen. Yeah, that's stressful. Angels, messengers. I really hope he's gonna do, like, be solid here and do you a solid. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does the future look like for Kristen? Sorry, the next few months. Let me restart this. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What does the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? You're pretty good. I'm getting ready for a trip tomorrow. Oh, that's so exciting, Deb. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What do the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What do the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What do the next few months look like for Kristen and Robbie? Six of Wands reversed. Five of Swords reversed. Knight of Swords. Knight of Cups reversed. And the Tower in the same spot again. Okay. How are things going now between you and him? This Six of Wands reverse. I gave a reading yesterday with kind of similar cards here, and I don't think the person was happy to hear it. Nobody wants to hear things that are not favorable, but they're like, well, every other tarot reader said something different. I'm like, okay, well, I can't go back on what my cards say. And what my cards are saying is there's going to be some challenges, I feel, over the next few months. Six of Wands reversed, like I just said, this damn card. Six of Wands reversed is a, let me get some extra definitions here, but Six of Wands reversed is almost always defeats. Okay, just open right up to it. Failures, lack of achievements, being possibly overlooked or neglected. Six of Wands reversed is a concerning card to see. Five of Swords reversed is also concerning for me to see. Five of Swords is all about defeat, and when it's in its reversal, it's about walking away from defeats, processing challenges, conflicts. I see potential conflicts on the horizon, and I don't know if it's specifically between you and Robbie, or if there's other people involved here. But I do see challenges. The Tower here is not great, not good to see. The Tower is often indicative. I mean, I know there's a lot of big changes on the horizon for you and him. The Tower can be indicative of that, of upheavals, major changes in one's life. I mean, it could also be disaster, though. That's another way of looking at it. He's going through a lot with his ex and their son. Yeah, I see that really being a challenge, and I can sense that it's a challenge. But I unfortunately feel like it's going to bleed into the connection over the next few months. it's really, it's something he deals with daily. It's something that he's trying to figure out how to make everything work, how to keep everything afloat, how to make sure that no fires start here. There are no disasters on the horizon, but it's very difficult. Or I should say, she's very difficult. The situation is very difficult. Someone's not making it easy at all. Knight of Cups reversed is, avoiding conflicts in love. It could be indicative of a passive-aggressive partner, quickly changing feelings or false appearances. Because the Knight of Cups is like the knight in shining armor. He's like the ideal guy, I feel, next to the Emperor. But we have him reversed here. That also concerns me. His ex is not really around in their son's life. Okay. But he is going through a lot with his ex and their son, but she's not really around, but she causes a lot of drama. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely, there's someone causing a lot of drama here for sure. This Five of Swords reverse, this Knight of Swords, someone who's definitely stirring the pot. And I just, as much as I have been hopeful that she would be a lady about things and handle things maturely, I've sincerely hoped that the whole time. It looks like this is really, like, things have really come to a head here. Things have gotten, I don't want to say worse, but a little bit in that department with her. She's getting a little more contentious and more difficult to deal with. And I don't know if he knows what to do, what to say, or how to make this work. And I feel like it's just going to, this whole issue that all this stuff he's dealing with, I feel is just going to be a lot more present. It's going to be a lot more, it's going to affect you much more than it has in the past, going from here on. Over the next 3 months, at the very least over the next 3 months, it's going to affect this connection. It's going to challenge the connection in a way it didn't do in the past. It's going to definitely present some challenges. And I'm not saying that you can't overcome them together, or that he can't figure something out, or that both of you can. I'm not saying that, but the challenges do look very real. But I know that I'm sure that you would be willing to, help work with him. I'm not sure. This is going to take a lot of communication, a lot of working together. When we stopped seeing each other, he has asked me for help with his son a lot there in the last few weeks. I don't know. I'm not seeing. I mean, that would definitely be another question, Kristen. We didn't ask that specifically. We did ask what would happen over the next 3 months. I'm not getting a clear breakup. It's a possible possibility here with all of this, very difficult, contentious energy. But I feel like it's more. I feel like he would not be the type to just stop talking to you. But he might be the type to not have a solution to this problem. Is more the concern I'm having. I don't think he'll just pull the rug from out underneath you and just stop talking to you like that. But I am concerned that there might be no way of putting out this fire that she's kind of caused here. And he's asked you to come for help with his son in the last few weeks a lot. Okay. So he's like really drowning here. Yeah, I don't know, Kristen, it looks, I want to say it all looks great, but it looks very challenging. And I don't remember how long you guys have been seeing each other for, but it might just be like it's like that time where people, you know, that certain amount of time where people are dating, and things start to get a lot more real, you know, and it's kind of a little bit of that Knight of Cups reverse. It's like dropping pretensions and stuff, and maybe there's also some things that he, like, I'm not saying that he's concealing from you, but like possibly like feelings of inadequacy, or like he can't do something, or not quite sure. It's like it's hard for him to make an executive decision on how to handle this and how to keep you in his life and have this work out. He is trying to get his son in a different school, and he may have ADHD, and you, okay, and you've been dating for a year and a half. Okay, okay, so it's quite a while. Yeah, that's difficult. It's a lot to deal with. Well, I feel like I said, I mean, I feel like the ball's kind of, I don't want to say it's in your court, because I feel like it's in both, you know. I certainly don't feel like he'll just stop talking to you or end this, but he may not have a solution. Okay. And it could just be a lot more conflicts, and it's whatever you're okay with dealing with, you know, and putting up with, really, so that this can go forward if you want it to move forward. Okay. So that is what I see for you, Miss Kristen. Yeah, yeah. It's like definitely always takes two to tango, and he definitely is needing the help too. It sounds like with his kid and everything, but he's got to make some executive decisions too, because it's, I don't want to say it's his problem, but it is. You know, not his child, but the way that his ex is acting. You know. You're so welcome, Kristen. Thank you, love. I appreciate you very much. And I hope I brought you some clarity this evening. Thank you. And we just received another donation. Thank you so much from Sierra. Thank you very much, Sierra. Let me add you to the list here. I sent again for two times. Sorry, thank you so much, love. Okay, so you want 2 5-card readings. It's actually 11.11 for 2 5-card readings. So that would be, I think, just like $1 more. Yeah, $1 more if you want 2 full 5 cards. Otherwise we could do like a 4 and a 5. It's up to you, love. Let me go ahead and this. And let's get hydrated. Oh, sent for 2 minis. 2 minis is 11.11, hun. We can definitely do, and you sent 10, so that would be like 9 cards. So if you wanted to, we could do 1 5-card, 1 4-card, or you could just donate an extra $1 and we'll do a full 10, or yeah, full 10 cards. Hi, how are you, sir? How you doing, Andre? How you doing? Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. And thank you so much. We just received a donation from Deb. Thank you, Deb. So Sierra, did you want to do a 5 card and a 4 card, or did you want to donate $1 more? It's up to you, love. And please go ahead and post your first question. Thank you. Sierra, are you there? Sierra, please come to the chat. Thank you. Sierra, please come to the chat. Thank you so much, love. Thank you, thank you. Please go ahead and post your first question, love. Thank you. Sierra, please post your first question. Thank you. How does Cameron feel about me not texting first anymore? Okay. And what was your sign again, love? News messengers and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How does Cameron feel about Sierra not texting first anymore? Seven of Wands reversed. The Devil reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Ace of Pentacles reversed. And Seven of Pentacles. This is really hard for me to impart, Miss Sierra. I'm really sorry, but there's the Seven of Wands reversed, the Devil reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed are all cards about letting go and pulling back one's energy, letting go of something, of a connection, of an energy, of communication. And I feel like he's not, I don't want to say he's not interested in talking, but his interest in communication has definitely, I don't think he's interested in communicating with this Page of Swords reversed. Whatever he has to say, I don't think he wants to say it, or he doesn't even know what to say or how to feel. But there's something about withholding one's voice, withholding communication. And feeling, he does feel, and he feels frustrated about this whole situation. I don't know if he's got some kind of victim mentality here, or if he's frustrated because he feels that he can't match your energies right now. But there's definitely feelings of that as well. Yeah, the energy is very cold, and someone who's pulled back, someone who's pulling back their energies. I'm so sorry, love. I think I know you deserve a lot better than that. And you're a Capricorn, okay? Capricorn Sun, Taurus Moon, Libra Rising. Oh, I'm Libra Rising too. Both Libra Rising. How will my love life go for the rest of the year? Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of this year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of the year? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will Sierra's love life go for the rest of the year? And he was a Cancer, I remember now. Okay. Oops. I'm totally pulling my energy back completely because he left me undelivered. So I just said, completely forget about it. Yeah. Oh, he left you undelivered? That's just as bad as leaving. It's like worse. It's worse than leaving someone on red. Okay, we've got Strength reversed, Nine of Wands, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups reversed, and Five of Pentacles. Now, I don't know for how long you have been holding a romantic torch for Cameron. I don't know how long it's been, but I am definitely seeing I'm seeing it's affected you in with this Strength reverse card, in the sense that it might even be a little scary to think of finding new love. It's exciting, but there's always the risk that we all have to take, that you know, our advances might be rejected. Interestingly enough, though, we have the Nine of Wands right next to Strength reversed. Nine of Wands is very much saying that while it's going to take work to move past his energies, you 100% have the stamina and the strength to get over whatever he has left you with emotionally, processing the discontentment and disappointment that he brought about with this Nine of Cups reversed, but also understanding that, and being brave in the face of dating and meeting new people, knowing that you are a hot piece and you are worth it, and any guy would be so lucky to be with you with this Page of Wands. You very much are the Page of Wands in the center here. And your guides are just like, yes, go forth, seek someone else, because they are not giving their blessings on this guy Cameron. They're saying he's a lost cause, and he's not worth your time. He was so lucky to have had your time, and he pushed it to the side, and that's his loss now, that he's gonna have to live with. But they want you to go forth, and they want you to go forth fearlessly. To understand that there might be, to not go into anything or go on any dates with too high of expectations, because that can just set yourself up for disappointment. Really just, it's about getting to know people, between now and the end of this year. I feel like the more people you get to know and acquaint yourself with, the more choices you'll have of someone to be your committed partner. But it's about going out there and looking, which does take work, and takes a level of fearlessness that you will have to build up. But you've got it. I mean, that is, part, a lot of people are afraid to date after getting hurt, because, it comes with that risk. But at the same time, if you never seek love, then just because of a fear of the risk, then you'll also never have the love that I know is out there for you. Okay. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Miss Sierras. Go forth in a new direction, and to go forth fearlessly. If you don't feel like you could do that now, it might just be you need some time to heal, before you put yourself back out there. But that's really what it's all about here, is you are a catch. And there's definitely a guy out there for you, and you'll find him. But it's the best love rarely comes quickly or easily. And I know he's out there for you. I know he's out there for you. You just gotta seek. Okay, love? So that is what I see for you, sweetheart. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate you very, very much. And I wish you all the best, in whatever direction you decide to go from here. Okay, love? Thank you again. Deb, thank you very much for your donation. And Deb, you had one question. Okay, then. How? Okay, great. Is it I'm just keeping it. Yeah, I think that's the wisest thing to do, Sierra, for sure. Hey, Christy, how are you doing? Good to see you. Deb, please go ahead and post your question. Oh, you already did. I'm so sorry. How will the happy hour and meeting with this group of new friends go? It's a happy hour and wine type of group I joined online. Oh, cool. Sounds fun. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will... It's the new area I'm moving to an meeting this weekend. Oh, great. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will the happy hour meeting go with Deb's group of new friends? 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles reversed, 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands reversed, 8 of Cups, the World, the Tower reversed, oops, Strength reversed, the High Priestess reversed, and King of Cups reversed. Okay. How many women are in this group that you're going to be meeting with? No, it's not even an uh-oh situation. I want to know how many women are in this group, because I think there's going to be some that you're going to jive with really well, actually, with this 4 of Wands in the World. But I don't think the whole, you're going to, it's not even like, it's both males and females, by the way. Okay. I think there's going to be some people who you really get along with and really jive with. This 4 of Wands in the World here. This looks very good. But I feel there's a couple things here. We have this, again, this 9 of Wands and Strength reverse dichotomy, which I've seen twice today during readings. And thank you very much for your donation, Chrissy. It's like 10 to 15 people. Okay, so I wouldn't. That's a lot of people, and that's a lot of people to, just like everyone. That's a big group. Yeah, it's a big group. You may feel a little shy. I don't know if it's shy or intimidated or what, but you're gonna go in there feeling a little bit scared, I feel, with this Strength reversed and this 9 of Wands. But I think you're gonna realize that it's just a matter of, like, this is just new people. These are just new people, and it's not just new people, but it's also new people in a new area. And you get great energy already. That's great. That's wonderful. I think this has more to do with, like, the not so great energies I'm seeing in these cards are more to do with, like, you've just made a huge move, girl, with this 8 of Cups, or you're about to intimidate. I'm not that type to judge people. Oh, no, I didn't mean that you were judging anyone. It's more just like, like feeling insecure with new people or feeling shy around new people. You might not be that type of a person at all. Maybe I'm reading this completely wrong, but I'm seeing the 9 of Wands with Strength reversed here. And I think that it's, I mean, I'm a shy girl. And maybe that's why I'm reading it like this. I think it's only natural for a lot of people to feel a little shy at first. I almost stuttered over my word just there. Especially in a new place with new people. I do see that you've moved here with this Eight of Cups. I feel like this is more, and I don't know how you're feeling about your move already. When you said you got great energy already, is it you meant from the move or the people? Because I feel like this move is going to be great for you and will be great for you, but there's something undeniably hard about moving about uprooting someone about uprooting yourself somewhere else. There's definite stressors involved when it comes to relocating and moving, that can that can make one feel a little imbalanced. With this King of Cups reversed, walking away from a previous place, resulting in some feelings of imbalance. Wanting to make a good impression. I'm reserved too, and I like to observe people first. That's very interesting. I was just going to get to that. You are a very observational person. Okay, I'll get to that first then. This Two of Wands reversed with this Nine of Wands reversed. This is about listening to your intuition about making decisions on people, making sure that you're honed into your intuition, but not just your intuition, also what you're seeing, in your, spending time with these people, spending your energies with these people, but also listening to your intuition at the same time. Solid observation and intuitive spiritual observation. I'm just seeing this already. Everyone seems positive. Well, I'm sure they are. This Nine of Pentacles reversed with the Tower reversed. It's wanting to make the best impression yourself as well. I feel like that's only natural. And then wanting to make a good impression on you. You're new. You're going to be new to the group with this Nine of Pentacles reversed. And this energy of the Tower reversed is just and hence, even asking me about this event, making sure that it's not a disaster, making sure that it's going to be moving you in the right direction, and that there's good energy, and I feel like it's great. I feel like it's going to be good. It's like I said, it is a big group of people, so you may not adore everyone there, but I do feel like for the most part you're gonna really like the energy. Most of you already don't know each other. Okay, so that's a lot of this too. I think a lot of people are all really wanting to present their best self, which is only natural. That makes perfect sense, I think. Absolutely, yeah, yeah. That's only fair to first observe before making any spiritual or intuitive assessments, because those can sometimes be a little misleading too. We have to, if when we observe others and make assessments of others, it has to be fair and balanced. Otherwise, that's just unfair judgment or prejudice, really. But there's definitely assessment that comes along with meeting new people, and that comes with protecting yourself too, and identifying people's energies and where they're at. I think this is going to be great. I think it's going to be a good time, and a good thing for you to do in this new area. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, discernment and spiritual assessment. Exactly. And you seem like a very discerning, observational, highly observant person. Um, and yeah, I think that you will find a lot of kindness, good energies. You'll really get along with, if not at least one person, very, very well, a handful of people, possibly more than that. But I think there's gonna be at least one to three people who you're gonna get along with very, very well. why was the Tower there reversed? Because I feel that it's you wanting to make sure that this isn't going to be a disaster. You know, this is a whole new group of people in a whole new place, and you want to make the best impression that you can with them, you know, and you're hoping that you're going to see the best of them as well in turn, that they're going to present themselves in an honest way too, that they're not faking it and that they're being real about their good attributes. No, that didn't make well. I mean, it's nervous. Well, that I guess that's where the nervousness comes from. It's just wanting to avert disaster, you know, and that's why it was reversed. I don't see disaster on the horizon. It's more an energy I'm picking up of not wanting any towers to burn. You know what I mean? So I like this energy. I like it. And I think this is going to be really good for you, Deb. Really good. Getting to know new people in a new place, like-minded folks. I'm definitely not. Oh yeah, no, you don't strike me as fake at all. That's who we need to worry about. That's who I'm always worried about is fake people, because a lot of people, especially when you first meet them, um, will often, you know, some people who you know got to be discerning about that too, because sometimes people can put on a false persona, you know. And I don't feel people doing that there. I don't feel people doing that there, but that's something that we should always look out for, you know, as people. Yeah, new beginnings. Here's to new beginnings for sure. I claim this energy for you, Deb. It is good. Exactly. You've got to be guarded at least a little. Yeah. I mean, if you're too guarded, you know, you'll never meet anyone or get to know anyone. It's kind of like dating, but you've got to be discerning. Yeah. Thank you so much again, Deb. I really appreciate you, love. So it's no drama? Oh, yeah, no drama in this dancery. Ain't got... No drama, no way. No drama, mama. No, I didn't feel drama. It felt very much the opposite of that. Chill vibes, good people. If I had seen the tower upright, it would have for sure raised an eyebrow for me. But the fact that it was reversed was a nice confirmation for spirit for me that there no drama. Yeah. All right, Miss Christy. You're so welcome, Deb. Thank you. You have a great time. You have a wonderful time. Let me know how it goes. You met some cool folks. I know you will. I know you will. All right. You know what? Actually, Christy, I'm not seeing your donation. Where did you donate, Christy? Christy, are you there? Yes. Yeah, you're going out of your comfort zone. Yeah. I think that's also that was that 9 of Wands with the strength reversed. Is like you've got this. Like you're confident about stepping out of your comfort zone, but there's always a small part of us that can, you know, wonder, you know, or not wonder or doubt ourselves, but challenge us, like our making sure that we're challenging ourselves in the right manner. Let me see if I can get it refunded. Yeah, I see your question, Christy. But I don't see a donation. There's no donation anywhere. So I can't refund anything that I didn't get. And thank you very much, Sierra. We just received a donation from Sierra. Please go ahead and post your question, love. Unless Christy sends her donation in the next minute or so, but let me go ahead and add you. Christy, I didn't even, can you tell me where you donated? Yeah, Christy, I see your question and all, but I don't see a donation. All right, I am not seeing nor hearing anything from Christy. So I'm just gonna wait on her. Anything positive going to happen when I focus on myself and building my dream body? Okay. Oh dear. So fun. Okay. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. Will anything positive happen when Sierra focuses on herself and her body? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what positive things will happen when Sierra focuses on herself and building her body? Angels, messengers, and spirits, what positive things happen when Sierra focuses on herself and building her body? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what positive things happen when Sierra focuses on herself and building her body? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what positive things happen when Sierra focuses on herself and building her body? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what positive things happen when Sierra focuses on herself and building her body? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what positive things happen when Sierra focuses on herself and building her body? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what positive things happen when Sierra focuses on herself and her body? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, what positive things happen when Sierra focuses on herself and building her body? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, will positive things happen when Sierra focuses on herself and her building her dream body? I should imagine only positive things would come from that. But let's see what Spirit has to say. Knight of Swords, Justice reversed, the High Priestess reversed, the Chariot, and Ten of Cups reversed. So my answer is yes. There will absolutely be positive improvements in your life. Focusing on yourself, focusing on your health, focusing on your dream body. Dream body thing can be a little difficult. You don't want to put too much pressure on yourself. You know, it's important to know that you're beautiful the way you are. So I'm working out in my room. I don't like the gym. For sure, for sure. I understand that. I understand that. Yeah, I don't like the gym either. I don't like people seeing me work out or do yoga or stuff like that. Um, Knight of Swords, I feel like this is really going to the mind body connection is going to be major here. You're going to feel a lot better as your health improves, as your strength, and it's going to improve your health overall. It's going to improve your as your physical strength gets strong, gets greater and greater as you keep on leveling up physically, strength wise, like being like strong. The stronger your mental clarity will be here with this Knight of Swords for sure. Um, I do feel though that there might be some disappointments, and that's what I meant with the not putting too many, not having too high of expectations or not putting too much pressure on yourself. With this Ten of Cups reversed and Justice reversed, because you might not, you might have a whole bunch of goals that you're trying to set, and you might only be able to accomplish like say 10 out of 20 of your goals, like just for example. Don't take that as a loss at all. Like everything that you accomplish is going to be a win. And don't compare your journey to anybody else's. Excuse me. Listening to your intuition is going to be really important in this journey. Knowing how hard to push yourself and how long you should. And I think that it's important also, I'm sure you probably are focusing on things other than just working out to improve, to focus on yourself. And that's also what I'm seeing with this High Priestess reverse, is to implement some spiritual practices if you haven't already or have not intended to already, to focus on both mind and body here. And and the relation there, taking care of yourself physically, but also taking time to meditate, and focus on yourself and your spiritual journey and your soul. I think overall this is going to, yeah, you're doing yoga and meditating, bingo. That's wonderful. That's great. Definitely implement that into a daily routine. Um, yeah, the Chariot, I feel like this is going to really set you on a very positive forward moving path here. Like the Chariot is forward motion, fast forward motion, moving onwards and upwards. So I can only see good things coming from this. But yeah, just do bear in mind, sometimes we don't see results as quickly as we might want to see them, but to still put in the work because your body appreciates it and your soul appreciates it, your guides appreciate it. Um, yeah, no, this is a good time for you, and it'll really help you process um, what you've just been through with the guy who will not be named. I remember his name, but I don't want to mention his name. Um, I think this will really help you move past the negative feelings that are inevitably accompanied with that, with experiencing something like that. I think this is going to be very good for you. Um, yeah, absolutely. Self-love, self-care, setting goals, and having and meeting them, making new strides of progress in your life. Yeah, looks good. Looks very good. So yeah, I think you're gonna do great, Miss Sierra, and I think this is a good path for you to go, a good direction to go. Okay. Thank you very much again, Sierra, for your donations. I appreciate you, and I really hope I brought you some clarity tonight. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to do one last call for any and all donations. I will most likely be on tomorrow, but I will not be on at the same time tomorrow. If I am on tomorrow, I'll be going on a little earlier, probably like 12 Pacific time, or 11, maybe even 11. I might be on a little bit earlier in the morning tomorrow, or sorry, early afternoon, I should say, because I have work in the evening that I need to do and take care of. You're so very welcome, Sierra. Thank you, love. Thank you. Last call for all donations tonight. Any last questions? Any burning questions anyone may have? Last call, last call. Last call for any donations tonight. Any last questions anyone may have? Now would be the time. Last call for all donations. Last call. Last call for all donations. Last call. And okay, we just received a donation. Thank you very much, Christy, for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. There she is. What can Spirit tell me, advise me about going to the concert this Friday? Okay. Hi, darling. How are you doing? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? I'm just messaging with spirit guides. What should Christy know about going to the concert this Friday? I sent it again. What can I send it again? It's now. I only received one donation from you, hun. So I don't know if you donated. If you made 2 donations, then one of them went to not Sophie. I only have one here. I'll show you. How should I do this? Oops. I want to hide the names of the other people, but there's only one from you. But you can tell that there's only one from you, but I'm not gonna show their names. Disregard the last message. I was deleted. Oh, okay. No problem, hun. No problem. And let me just get one thing here together. 1 sec. Okay. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. King of Swords reversed. He's an Aquarius, right? 7 of Wands reversed. Temperance reversed. And 9 of Cups. I'm getting similar. Christy, I would love to say that the energies have changed since the last. It wasn't. I know I didn't read for you last night. I believe it was the night before. Again, I'm seeing someone withholding communication with this Temperance reversed card. I'm seeing someone being unfair. And the King of Swords is also the Aquarius card. Oh, he's a Leo. I'm so sorry. Okay. The King of Swords reversed is not kind. Is not kind in their behavior. Is not fair in their behavior. 7 of Wands reversed is like someone not value how do I put this? I'm at a loss for words here. But the 7 of Wands is usually someone indicative of not feeling like they want to put in the energy for communication. It could be, denial, defensiveness, giving up in some way. The 7 of Wands reverse may also indicate that the asker is yielding or going back on their beliefs. No, that wouldn't make any sense. That's not you. You're not yielding on your beliefs. No, this to me is someone who is more negligent. I'm going to repeat it. If you go to this concert just for the sake of going to a concert and enjoying good music, then I think that there could be satisfaction found with this 9 of Cups. But I think that is also going to take a lot of work with this Knight of Pentacles. It's like the way in which, okay, I just got a message there. The way in which you view, the way in which you approach and view going to this show and what your expectations are from it is going to determine your level of satisfaction and joy from the show. If it's dependent on communication with him, you may be sorely disappointed. And it may not even be a factor of him not talking at all. It could be him saying something unkind. It could be him saying something just very minute and kind of leaving you hanging. But it's very similar energy. And we just received another donation. Thank you very much from Sierra. But it's very, I have to admit, Chrissy, it's very similar energy to what I got the other day. The energies have not really changed much here. But the message I'm still getting is you should go for the sake of going to a good music show. But if that's not the reason why you're going, then you may not be happy going. You may not find satisfaction. It may just end up feeling like work. or like it was like not worth it, I should just say. So it's really up to you, Christy. You know, and and it's true. Energies do change. Tarot is just reading current energies. But as I'm seeing them and feeling them, I don't think his energies have changed over the past 2 days. And it's feeling like more of the same kind of energy. And I just I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to feel disappointed, and neither do your guides. Um, so, you know, I wish there were, you know, cards there that were saying, you know, better things, but that is what I'm seeing, love. You're very welcome, Christy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Sierra, thank you very much for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question there in the chat. Thank you. How will it go if I go to the Kehlani concert? I want to meet her in person. I'm going to bake her cookies. I want to vlog everything. Okay. That can be. I got to meet someone, one of my favorite musicians. Brought her some jewelry. She was really, really nice. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides. How will it go if Sierra goes to the Kehlani concert? Ten of Cups, Five of Swords, the Emperor, the Moon, and Eight of Wands. Looks pretty good. Looks quite good, Sierra. I mean, they always say there is that saying, like, don't meet your idols. I've met a lot of musicians. Actually, my favorite musician ever. I traveled around the country and like saw them. I found them at a really small show, and she even recognized me. She even like from previous concerts. She's like, "You look really familiar." I'm like, "Oh, so cool." So it was really lovely to meet her. I met another one of my favorite musicians in the bathroom while she was doing her makeup. I've met some of my favorite drag queens, and they were all lovely. I've never had an experience where I've met one of my idols and I was disappointed, but it can happen. That's not what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing, the only card I'm not liking is this Five of Swords, which is a sense of defeat, but this Ten of Cups is like very satisfied energy, complete contentment, expectations being met, no disappointments. The Emperor is very solid energy. I think that there is a chance that, I don't know if you have to buy meet and greet tickets to meet her. That's usually been the way I've had to do it. Sometimes you can kind of find a guerrilla way of doing it, but most of the time at least nowadays, you know, they have meet and greet tickets available. I do see communication with her, especially if that's kind of your MO. I know you really like her music, but I know you said you wanted to bake her cookies, you want to meet her. I feel like there is a little bit about the show, the concert, that is still that is unpredictable. I think you have a very good chance of meeting her, but like I said, I think, you know, meet and greet ticket would be, I'm making her cookies because she's gluten-free cookies. I do have to buy meet and greet tickets. Okay. Yeah, I think so long as you do that, I think that she would be really sweet. I think you would really like her. And you'd be meeting one of your idols, and that's always awesome and inspiring and uplifting. Um, yeah, I think it would be really nice, love. I think it would be really good for you. This is kind of like what dreams are made of type thing. She's gluten free just like me, so I'm super excited. That's so cute. I mean, it's not good, not fun to be have to be gluten free, but that's you know that's cute. You guys both share that, and that you're baking her cookies. I love that. That's really sweet. I like that. I think things will go really well. Yeah, I like the energy for that. I claim that for you, Miss Sierra. That's awesome. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you. It looks really really good. Looks very good. Thank you very much, Sierra. I appreciate you, and I hope I brought you clarity tonight. All right, we're gonna do one last call for all donations. Last call for all donations. Thank you. Last call for all donations. Last call. Thank you. I just needed something positive going on right now. Yeah, this will be really good for you, Sierra. Yeah, it'll be, like I said, it's gonna uplift your spirits. This is a really good time for that. You know, you need something like that, to remind you that things are gonna look up for you. You're so welcome, love. You're very welcome. Her concert is in September, so I have a little time to buy concert tickets and meet and greet. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But keep your eye on them because they might sell out. You know, do beware of that. You don't want them to sell out. But yeah, that's definitely a good amount of time to be able to do that. Yeah, that's awesome, love. Very happy for you. Last call for all donations. Last call. Thank you. I don't know why, I just like a muscle just started hurting me. Back of my arm. Last call. Okay, I'm keeping an eye. Yeah, yeah, because that would be that would suck if it ended up selling out. I don't want that to happen. Last call for all donations. Last call. Last call for any and all donations. Thank you. Give it another 15 seconds. I don't get any donations, then I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. Thank you all so much, everybody. And yeah, I will see you all tomorrow, like I just said.